Right as Todd Grimshaw prepares to depart Coronation Street for a trip to Thailand, he is confronted by someone he definitely didn't want to see: his abusive former partner. If anyone is in need of a break, it's Todd. The last year has been a nightmare, dominated by his controlling husband, Theo Silverton, whose cruel and narcissistic behavior led to severe emotional, financial, and physical torment. Thanks to the backing of his friends and family, Todd finally gathered the courage to walk away from Theo last week, though it ended in a frightening assault. Following a brutal attack that left him injured and shaken, Todd formally reported Theo to the authorities and was later granted a restraining order. Theo has since become completely unwelcome on the cobbles. Kit Green has warned he'll arrest him if he goes anywhere near Todd, while both George Shuttleworth and Gary have issued threats of their own, something Theo won't take lightly, especially as he's one of 5 possible victims in Corrie's upcoming whodunit plot. After calling his mother to open up about the abuse, George Shuttleworth encouraged Todd to take a break abroad, suggesting he visit Eileen Grimshaw and his brother Jason in Thailand for some much-needed recovery time. Todd agreed, booking his flights and packing his belongings on the same day as Carla Connor and Lisa Swain's wedding. But just as he was preparing to leave Weatherfield, viewers noticed a mysterious scaffolder on the roof, his face hidden by a safety helmet and a plank of wood, appearing to inspect the bedroom window of Todd's flat. That's not a good sign. Naturally, fans quickly suspected that the shadowy figure in the high-visibility jacket was Theo. Sadly, that suspicion proves correct, as teased in a preview clip showing a tense confrontation between Todd and his abuser. While speaking to George on the phone, Todd vents his frustration over a smashed window, initially blaming it on random vandalism, though he can't shake the feeling that Theo is behind it. Uneasy and eager to leave everything behind, Todd reassures George that he's okay and says he'll meet him soon before ending the call, only to suddenly find himself face-to-face with Theo, who chillingly asks if he's heading somewhere nice. The show has already suggested that things escalate into violence, though George arrives just in time to intervene and protect Todd. The situation turns ugly, but they manage to get away. They later report the break-in to Kit, but by the time he shows up, Theo has already disappeared. Determined to leave, Todd jumps into a taxi heading for the airport, only to realize he's left his phone behind. As he steps out of the cab and walks back along the street, he comes across Theo once again, this time holding the missing phone with a smug grin. Could Todd be pushed to take drastic action to finally free himself from Theo for good? Coronation Street has dropped fresh hints about a major upcoming storyline involving Betsy Swain and Dylan Wilson, promising emotional twists ahead. Actress Sydney Martin has shared new insights into Betsy's coming-of-age journey, which will center on her relationship with Dylan. The pair are set to lead this issue-driven plot, with filming scheduled for the summer. Speaking exclusively, Sydney revealed that the storyline will blend a wide range of emotions as the couple navigate their bond. She explained that Betsy and Dylan have already faced plenty together, and viewers will soon see both heartfelt and uplifting moments. Their contrasting personalities play a big part too. Betsy is impulsive and unpredictable, while Dylan is calm and kind-hearted. According to Sydney, this dynamic will naturally lead to both humorous exchanges and touching scenes. She also expressed excitement about her co-star getting more opportunities to shine. This marks Sydney's first time taking center stage in a Coronation Street storyline, something she clearly values. She shared that while she has previously supported her on-screen family, she now feels ready to carve out her own path. Having joined the soap in June 2024, she added that she's put in a lot of effort and is eager for audiences to see the results, hinting at a very busy summer ahead. Away from her relationship, Betsy is also working part-time as a machinist at her stepmother Carla's factory, Underworld. It's an ideal role for the 18-year-old who dreams of building a future in fashion inspired by Carla's success. Sydney noted that Betsy has a real passion for fashion and enjoys her time at the factory, suggesting she hopes to follow a similar career path with Carla as her mentor. Newly released spoiler clips for Coronation Street have offered a gripping glimpse into the final moments leading up to a shocking murder, as the show gears up for one of its most dramatic weeks yet. The highly anticipated Murder Week has officially arrived, placing 5 notorious troublemakers in serious danger, with at least one of them not expected to survive beyond the end of the month. It's shaping up to be a thrilling and suspense-filled event. Since this major storyline was first hinted at earlier in the year through a flash-forward episode, fans have been eagerly waiting for more clues, and now these preview clips provide some tantalizing hints of what's to come. Todd Grimshaw, Gareth Pierce, is desperate to escape Weatherfield and put distance between himself and his abusive ex, Theo Silverton James Cartwright. However, his plans are abruptly disrupted when a metal bar crashes through his window, leaving him shaken. After speaking on the phone with George Shuttleworth, Tony Maudsley, Todd becomes increasingly unsettled when he notices that his packed suitcase has been tampered with. His fears are soon confirmed when he suddenly comes face to face with Theo, whose presence signals that the nightmare is far from over. Elsewhere, Carl Webster Jonathan Howard appears to have completely destroyed any remaining trust in his relationship with Debbie Webster Sue Devaney, pushing her to her emotional breaking point. Despite everything Carl has done, Debbie is left reflecting sadly on how their relationship fell apart so badly, especially after she paid him to leave the street for good. But her guilt and regret could deepen even further if Carl ultimately becomes the murder victim. Meanwhile, Jodie Ramsey, Olivia Francis Brown, finds herself in serious trouble as the consequences of her past actions begin to catch up with her. In a tense scene, Shona Platt, Julia Goulding, is confronted by 2 threatening men who are searching for Jodie. Although Shona attempts to shield her, Jodie makes a risky decision by inviting the men inside, hoping to resolve the situation once and for all, a choice that could have deadly consequences. 2 major plot lines collide later in the week when Megan Walsh Beth Nixon, sporting a bloodied nose, confronts Maggie Driscoll Pauline McLynn with explosive information. She knows Maggie is responsible for a killing. Out of all the people who could have uncovered this dangerous secret, Megan is arguably the most volatile, making the situation even more precarious. The tension now raises serious questions. How far will Maggie go to keep her secret hidden, and what extreme measures might Megan take to stop Maggie from threatening her? Coronation Street continues to air on weekday evenings at 8:30 p.m. on ITV1, with episodes also available for streaming on ITVX.